The night was colder than any they had experienced before, the chill piercing through their bones. Ghana, Ciro, Rin, Mordred, Artoria, and Emiya were the first to arrive at Ryu-Do Temple. Ghana parked the car, and they all ascended the stairs to Ryu-Do Temple. Mordred and the other servants felt an ominous presence.
Father, do you sense that?
Artoria nodded at Mordred, signaling that she too felt the unsettling aura emanating from Ryu-Do Temple.
What do you sense? It's a ruler-class servant. She has been summoned to this world. All of you, climb the stairs slowly. I will handle this. The ruler servant can sense your presence, but not mine, as I am just a normal human.
But, honey.
Ghana suddenly makes a phone call to someone.
Is everything ready? Any detail on the servant that I mentioned earlier? Bearing a flag? What insignia? I see, it is Jeanne. No worries, act when I give the signal.
Ghana ascended the stairs faster than anyone else. Artoria stopped Mordred, urging her to be more understanding of his decision. Ghana retrieved one of the red-dyed scrolls and unveiled it in front of everyone. The scroll levitated in the air.
From now on, no one is to touch me, no matter what happens.
Everyone nodded in response, except for Mordred.
Perfect infinity.
The scroll burst into a radiant blue flame, leaving no trace behind. Ghana rushed to the top of the stairs to reach Ryu-Do Temple and saw the servant standing side by side with Soichiro and Medea. Ghana acted innocent and clueless, acting as if he was an innocent and naive man.
Mr. Soichiro, I've completed the assignment you gave me. Please, do not fire me. Who is that blonde woman? Is there a cosplay party?
Halt, citizen. This is not the place you should be.
Oh, really? But I need to give my report to Mr. Soichiro. If I get fired now, I'll be homeless tomorrow.
As Ghana walked closer to Jeanne, he noticed a faint trace of magic in her eyes.
Turn back to where?
Before Jeanne could finish her sentence, she realized that Ghana was closing his eyes and lunging towards her. Ghana tried to reach her with his hand, but Jeanne quickly jumped backward.
What are you doing?
The pole, now.
Suddenly, with the speed and force of a thunderbolt, Jeanne's pole, proudly bearing her flag, was catapulted far into the distance, as if it had been struck by a divine force. Unknown to Jeanne, it had been expertly sniped by a hidden military unit from afar.
Confirmed impact on the target.
Target's head in sight, over.
Negative, wait on signal, over.
Copy that.
Damn, I almost had her.
Jeanne's demeanor shifted instantly, her eyes narrowing as she regarded Ghana with newfound seriousness.
Who are you? What are you aiming for?
In the midst of the chaos, Soichiro launched a sudden attack from behind, but Jeanne's reflexes served her well, allowing her to deftly block his melee assault. Before Jeanne could regain her balance, Medea seized the opportunity, unleashing a powerful energy beam attack that obscured both Jeanne and the sniper's line of sight.
Ghana, if you have any plans, now is the time. Ghana? Wait, that is.
Caught in a momentary blind spot due to Medea's attack, Ghana moved with determination, his fingers making contact with Jeanne. The effect of the perfect infinity activated instantaneously, ensnaring her in its relentless grip. Jeanne fell to the ground, her face etched with a mixture of horror and shock, as if she were grappling for each breath. Her past memories began to play in an endless loop. Each scenario of her memories is designed to bend her will to Ghana's.
What have you done?
Perfect infinity. She's imprisoned within her own memories, bound to obey my will. Even the gentlest touch triggers the scroll's effect.
A drop of blood trickled from Ghana's nose, a testament to the immense strain the scroll had placed on his body.
Are you okay? I'm fine, just a bit shaken. By the way, why are you standing here with her, Soichiro? Medea is summoned by this ruler. She warned me that both of us are no match for ruler.
I tell her all of our plans, hoping that you would come up with a strategy since you already expected a ruler-class servant to be summoned here. But I didn't describe how you looked, so she didn't identify you as an enemy. We're just trying to buy some time and keep her occupied.
Soon after, Ciro and the others arrived. Mordred ran closer to Ghana and noticed the trace of blood under his nose.
What is this? Ghana.
Darling, it's just a side effect, nothing to worry about.
I'm worried about you, Ghana. Please, don't use that scroll anymore, please.
Hey, I'm okay, trust me. Is that the ruler class servant? It certainly appears that way. What's happening to her? She's trapped in her own memory until she bows down to my will.
That scroll is really nasty. What is the intention you placed on her?
To break free from the Holy Grail's influence.
Emilia and Artoria gently position Jeanne in a more respectful manner and close her eyes, despite the horror still evident on her face. Suddenly, the military unit arrives, and they acknowledge Ghana. Among them is a friend of Ghana who has been supporting him in this battle against the Holy Grail system.
Why are there so many people here? Are they from the Japanese military?
Well, if it isn't Gnosis Landscape himself in the flesh. Too bad you left the Copassus unit.
Hello, Naomi. Thank you for your assistance.
It wasn't my call, though. It was the Prime Minister's decision. He's concerned that the events of the previous Holy Grail War might repeat themselves in this land. Honey, who are these people? Oh ho, are these the servants you've been talking about? I suppose those in the peculiar cosplay outfits are servants, right? This is the first time I've seen them.
Allow me to introduce Naomi Nakagawa. She's currently the JSDF head captain of the Special Operations Unit, formed just this year.
Is it just me, or have you lost weight, Ghana?
No, it's not just you. Everyone has noticed. Even the Japanese Ministry of Defense seems to think I'm not getting enough food in Indonesia.
Soon, the group arrives at Ryu-Do Temple and gathers together.
I didn't expect you to involve the military unit in this war. They're not foolish, Kirei. In the previous Holy Grail War, 2 expensive fighter jets vanished into thin air. Do you think they'd simply brush that off and move on as if nothing happened?
What happened in the previous Holy Grail War?
Castor in the previous Holy Grail War kidnapped and killed children. Not only that, he transformed into a monstrous presence, revealing himself to a number of people. This year, a specialized military unit was assembled to address the Holy Grail issue. Each group within their unit is likely capable of matching any servant in battle. Much like your confrontation with Seal, perhaps.
Ha, come on, Gnosis Landscape, let's put the pleasantries aside. I'm here to hear your plan. So, what's next?
Is the contingency plan from the military side ready?
The mages will be late to arrive here, and the Americans were kind enough to provide us with a B-2 stealth bomber. It's currently flying above us. Wait, a bomber? Do you mean an aircraft that drops bombs? Yeah? Why go to such an extreme? It's just a precaution. We hope we don't reach that point. But we've planted an H-bomb underneath this temple. We couldn't believe there was a secret tunnel beneath it. What's an H-bomb? A thermonuclear bomb. It's a nuclear weapon.
This is too much. You'll kill people throughout the city.
You do realize we'd be caught in the blast too, right?
Alright, enough. I already explained to the Ministry of Defense what we are facing after this. If push comes to shove, they have to commit to the plan. Remember, we're dealing with a Jinn. The Jinn are capable of granting wishes and creating singularities. They're not taking any chances in this fight.
Okay, I am trying to understand the heaviness of the situation. Now what is the plan?